Jesus Christ, here we go again.
Engineer from San Francisco thought Trump's America was becoming so dangerous, so fled to the Netherlands to claim asylum and ended up sharing a refugee camp with a bunch of illegal immigrants from Islamic countries.
Yeah, I wonder how that went. Oh man, the United States is so dangerous for trans people. Shut the fuck up. You can't even go into fucking Starbucks without seeing a gay pride flag. You know what they do in other countries for being gay or trans? They kill you. So why don't you appreciate all of the acceptance, which I think there's far too much of gay and transgenders in the United States, and acknowledge our great nation. But yeah, bro, go live in Palestine, that country you love to support because you don't really know why, but it gives you good points on Twitter. Yeah, go live with some illegals for a little bit, man. I bet that's great. Oh, you want illegals to stay in our country? Let them stay in your fucking house.
Could possibly go wrong.
And it is too dangerous to walk from here to the grocery store.
Bearded woman, by the way. I mean, Jesus Christ, what are we doing here?
Because of the people that live in the camp.
Oh, I don't know. They look perfectly charming.
Dude trying to be disguised as a woman who still has a beard. What are we doing?
Coming and friendly to me. You're all refugees. Surely there's a sense of mutual respect and kindness.
Of course.
I live here.
Yeah.
You see all these guys in yellow vests? They actually wear vests because there's so many stabbings.
Right.
Jesus.
Maybe not then. I'm sorry, but...
Yeah, I can't believe all of these illegal immigrants who are criminals because they came here illegally. I can't believe that criminals who have already committed one crime are more likely to do the next. It's like these people don't respect the justice system. I can't believe criminals are okay with doing crime. What a shock. Yeah, blame that one on Donald Trump.
This is utterly
Jesus.
hilarious. He thought San Francisco...
If only we had facilities for these people. Yeah, we do. We used to. They were called concentration camps. Prisons will do better, or will do just fine these days, I guess. In my opinion, we got to bring back the mines.
Francisco was too dangerous to live in as an LGBT person. Yeah,
Yep.
San Francisco.
It felt very unsafe to stay in San Francisco and the United States. The only thing that I felt was safe to do was flee the United States.
So chose instead to live in a migrant camp.
It's like all these black people who go to Africa and they're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, they're finally realizing it. This shit is hilarious.
So dangerous. Even the Red Cross refuses to visit it.
The Red Cross, who was helping you, they say it's too dangerous to come here now. What do you think?
I'm sorry, bro. You can just look at this guy and tell everything and get told everything you need to know before he even speaks. I mean, good Lord, man. This guy looks like his fucking face is melting.
Amongst people from countries which take, let's just say, a dim view of the rainbow people.
Yeah.
Between here and there is a bunch of Algerians and Moroccans or whoever who think that queer people should be beaten.
Yeah, maybe should have thought about that beforehand. Presumably Jane thought it would be full of needy, stricken women and children fleeing war and persecution. When in
Dude, I love all these gay people realizing this country that they hate so much is actually the only country in which they're safe in. You can thank liberals for that, by the way.
fact, it was full of violent, abusive young men roaming around trying to stab people.
Oh, it's scary. It's legitimately scary. I decided that my mental health is degrading so substantially being here that I just need to get out. And the situation that I have in the U.S. as a trans person, not good, right? But here, I will be hurt or killed.
And given Jane's
turns out a couple of mean comments like, I don't know, stop showing your cock to children. Apparently that's very offensive, but it is better hearing that than, I don't know, getting violently murdered by these other countrymen that we love to worship and bring into our nation. Yes, import 250,000 more illegals so I can feel good about myself. But, oh, God, keep them away from my house. What do you mean? Stolen land, but my house is still my house. Jesus.
Aggressive politics, the exact type of people he voted for time and time again to import into America.
Yep.
Have you ever witnessed such an astonishing act of stupidity? Thinly disguised as self-aggrandizing virtue signaling.
I think that this system where you have people just living out here that are unhappy is not good.
But wait. It gets funnier.
No
when
way.
Jane initially fled Trump's America and ended up at Amsterdam.
Trump's America. Oh, Donald Trump, you evil, evil man. Oh, Donald Trump. Ah! Stubs their toe. Damn you, Donald Trump's America. Good God, bro. Shut up.
Schiphol Airport sobbing.
These people are
and asking how to
insufferable.
claim asylum. What did customs officers do? They laughed. Yeah, I bet they did. What's this big dumb American doing here asking about asylum? And then they realised I was serious. Shortly after arriving in the refugee camp last year, Jane said, unlike in the US, I'm not worried that someone here is going to kill me. Adding, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done, and I did it because I was afraid for my life. Yeah, that worked out well, didn't it?
Oh, it's scary. It's legitimately scary.
But don't go anywhere, because I'll tell you how it all ended up for Jane Michelle.
Surprisingly, trans women are fleeing the United States. Yes, there's a wave of American
by trans women, he means retarded men, by the way.
Refugees.
Given they were all trying to get into America, the North African and Middle Eastern asylum seekers were totally perplexed as to why Jane was trying to leave. One of the main reasons for him leaving America in the first place was the abuse he received when trying to use the ladies' toilet. Yeah, I can't imagine why that...
I can't believe women didn't want men in their restroom. Man, this is so bigoted.
That would upset people.
Men shouldn't be in women's dressing rooms. Okay, but what's your solution?
Another was Trump.
Well, maybe if you're a man, you go to the man's restroom. Maybe that's what you do.
Banning transgenders from competing in women's sports.
When the president wants to make an executive order about trans women, whether they're young women or teenagers in sport or adults such as myself, it's hard to not take that personally.
He thought he'd never...
Man, I just really wanted men to be able to beat up women in sports. It's just not fair, bro. It's just not fair. By the way, if you want to know why men aren't allowed in women's sports, by the way, there's a great clip. A rare clip of Tosh.0 actually being funny.
Women can do anything men can do, except math, chess, running, jumping, lifting stuff, fixing things, making money, hockey, surfing, driving, making decisions, being tall, taking out the garbage, tipping, fishing, being funny on purpose, reading a map, listening to good bands, writing, running the country, inventing anything important, or being fun to hang out with. Don't get me wrong, I love women. I just think they should drink from a separate water fountain.
So fucking good.
Never go back to the States.
Like, I am an American person, and I don't know that I can ever go back.
But Jane's personal experience of what living amongst diversity truly looks...
I thought Tash was funny. Do we hate Tash now when we haven't? No, I think Tosh.0 is fucking hilarious. But a lot of people fucking hate the guy. I actually felt like I was one of the few people who actually enjoyed his bits back in the day. I thought he was always great, but a lot of people shit on him these days, but I am not one of those people.
Like, didn't quite live up to his utopian preconceptions.
It is too dangerous to walk from here to the grocery store.
And he's not the only one who regrets the decision.
I'm from Albania, and I come here just for help because I was treated not good here and I'm bad.
What the fuck am I looking at?
More than my country. If I know that it will be here like this, I will never come to this country. I was one time attacked from one person with a knife. With no reason, they come attacked us, trans people, gay people. They attack us with no reason. It's hard here to live.
Wait a minute, you mean to say these guys are not the biggest supporters of trans rights?
What a shock, dude.
Who could have possibly predicted that? The locals living in...
Here's the reality. Transgender and gay culture and sexual identity only can operate in countries that are succeeding. Because when you live in a country that doesn't succeed, you don't have time to think about, what gender am I? Maybe I'm a dog. You have to think of, how do I support my family? How do I survive? How do I not get killed? The only societies that are on board with the transgender nonsense are ones that have no other issues to deal with, and the majority of their people's needs are met in a very safe and effective way. And that's why the fall of Rome happened. Rome became too advanced, too civilized, and progressed too quickly, one of the strongest nations of all time, and then fell because then they started wondering, I wonder if I'm a dog. Maybe I'm gay. Because that's what happens when all of your needs are met, and there's no need to stay in arms and be prepared and train and be ready for war. When citizens become too safe, they become retarded because they're allowed to be. Same with feminism, true.
In the town where the refugee camp is based, which is so dangerous even aid workers refuse to go near it, have also seen their peace and security shattered.
Als vrouw zijnde in te raken.
It's a very first world problem. Well, why don't I just go ahead and pull this up? What % of third world countries support transgenders? Very low. likely under 20 to 30%. Third world countries show meaningful societal policy supports for transgender people with wide variation by region. So very, very, very low for third world. High overall, roughly 70 to 90% of first world developed countries show substantial societal and or policy support for transgender people. It really is a first world country thing for dealing with transgenders because we have no other meaningful issues and no other meaningful problems to solve. So people start to think, well, maybe I'm a girl, maybe I'm a robot. It really is people getting bored and then trying to fetishize their trauma or understand what happened and rationalize it. And then they say, oh, okay, well, maybe I'm gay. Okay, maybe I'm trans. It's the truth.
Stapel is het niet veilig om met schemer en avonden
Because it is a fetish,
op pad te
guys, it
gaan.
is.
We hebben veel te doen met seksuele straatintimidatie, met agressie, met mensen die zwaar onder invloed zijn van drugs of van alcohol. Vrouwen aanzitten of mensen achtervolgen in het bos. Wij kunnen
It's post-game optional DLC content. Yeah, well, this DLC should have been scrapped.
geen vrouwelijke kleding meer aan zonder dat er seksuele straatintimidatie wordt gepleegd.
Yeah, when the diversity is such a strength, refugees are responsible for 141 out of 144 shoplifting incidents. So how did it all end up for
What a coincidence.
Jane Michelle? Well, according to his Substack blog, Trump's America was so dangerous to live in as a transgender person that he decided to leave the refugee camp in the Netherlands. And
Wow, what a pioneer. They're so brave. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so glad that person can't reproduce.
is set to fly back to Trump's America. It is time to go.
I just need to get out.
Yeah, turns out San Francisco,
Hey, welcome back to the United States. Maybe it's not so bad after all.
one of the most dementedly left-wing cities on the planet, isn't that dangerous when compared to living next door to these fellas.
Yep.
Hey, fuck you! Yeah, this is my country, Alta Fistu.
Yeah, maybe that grass isn't so green on the other side. Maybe we should deal with what we got and stop being a fucking pussy.